Coach, what's the update from doctors on Nate Irving?
Nate's done for the year. He has to go back for the doctor. He told him it'd be best if he sat out this year. He still has appointments, and certainly we're going to plan to play without him. But if something happens that he heals miraculously and can make it back, we'll see it there. But he thinks it's best for, especially the traumatic compilation of 3 different body parts, that it's best that he sits out this year.
Could you talk about how, as a coach, you feel about that for your player? I mean, obviously,
well, it's obviously tough. As I said, we went through spring. He was our #1 rated defensive player. So when you lose your best player, it always makes an impact on the defense and makes an impact on the football team. But as I said, the positive side was, it happened before we started camp, so it gave us an opportunity, to try to rectify that situation as best we can.
What have you seen in Nate dealing with not only the physical trauma, but the mental trauma? How's he doing?
Well, I think he's doing much better. He can speak for himself, but I think, the initial shock was not what he wanted to hear, but I think, the more he met with the doctors and made it through his appointments, the reason that, the best thing for him would be not to push it this year.
So you sound like you're leaving the door open in case something, crazy things happen.
Never say never.
Right.
I mean, but I don't expect anything to happen. I don't want to say he's out for the year and all of a sudden, he has a miraculous recovery and is back, for December. Who knows? Maybe, if we get ourselves to a January bowl, maybe 6 months. I think that's what they're saying. Might be there. If he can play. I mean, we're not going to put him in there just to say we played Nate Irving this year. He's got to be a functional member of the football team.
Desmond Roberts.
Desmond he's going to transfer. He's going to go to a junior college. He's left the team. Also, Michael Lemon will be joining the team as of tomorrow. We've done extensive work with him and very satisfied with all the issues that he had when he left Georgia, and a lot of conversation with Coach Rick, and a lot of people were very satisfied with the individual we're getting. We just had, it was like Shea McKean last year, all these academic things. We were waiting on the academics to catch up more than anything else, which is, we fought the same thing with Shea last year coming to camp. And then Everett Proctor had surgery today or yesterday on his right shoulder. He tore a labrum, and he'll be out for the season. Only surgical case thus far. And then I don't know anything about this scrimmage.
Is with the linebacker situation, is it still going to be one of these? It's going to be going for a while and sort things out.
I don't think it's going to be settled till we get ready to make a depth chart for the South Carolina game. The last one left standing may be the guy.
The Michael Lemon thing, I guess you said that you guys had kind of reviewed his case and talked to the coach. I guess that's because of some of the off-the-field issues that he had.
He had an off-the-field issue, but he's been readmitted to Georgia. He could go back to Georgia. All those problems off the field have come to conclusion in a positive way. We certainly have spent a lot of time at his high school, at the military school where he went to school, and certainly talking with, I've had many conversations with Mark Rick through this whole thing and the Georgia coaches. It's a one-time incident that, I don't know if you're aware of the situation, but his mother was killed and the house was set on fire. And his younger brother was in the house. And, for him, that was someone pulled his younger brother out of the house, and that's all he has left in the world. So he had some issues at that point and was trying to grow up and made a mistake. But as I said, it's a one-time thing, and we're very satisfied that he'll be a great student here at NC State.
Do you have any quick reflections on the scrimmage today? How to do?
Yeah, I thought the defense was sloppy in the first half. It seemed like the offense came out and got the better hand, but the defense played much better in the second half. And when I thought, the first group, I think that Tony Baker's getting a little better, showing a little more towards where we want to see him. And by the numbers of quarterbacks, we're pretty good today. And Russell made some great throws.